Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Well, Singy, a couple of first-place teams, two of the best in the sport squaring off here tonight.
Well, coming into the season, based on the moves that they made in the offseason, this is the expectation. So they are realizing their potential. But going head-to-head, this might be a preview of what we see late in October.
So, almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, D.L. Hall. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Now fly ball to right center. Perkins sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out. Here's Turner now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That misses. Ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now here is Harper. And he grounds one to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Number 33.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And first offering is fouled off. Hall, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Two outs. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's the 2-2. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies strand one. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Singy, and on the mound today, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. To the right side. Throws to first in time. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Christian Yelich.
Well, this club has started to lean on him. He's got 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. So this is a guy, when you need some momentum, got some runners on, you want him at the plate. He's been clutch, and he's been delivering big time.
0-1.
Christian Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. 1 and 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against anyone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Brewers go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Hall back to work. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favored. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that back through the zone. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This is Bryson Stott. Popped up. And just foul. Man at second. And now it's even up. No score here in the second. Wouldn't chase that time. Two and 1 now. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. 1 away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a foul ball. Castellanos, the runner at second with 1 away. That misses the zone. And the count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one the other way, and there are 2 outs.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Weston Wilson. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. 2 outs. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Willie Adames at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Brewers with a chance to score first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground right side. Roll home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. And now it's William Contreras. And there's a ball. There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Garrett Mitchell. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him looking. 1 down. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. 0-1 now. And downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Adames on third. Contreras at second. Ortiz at first. 2 out of the inning. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 1 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rafael Marchand. And a pitch. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
And a good eye there. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and fires. That one hit to right. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Trey Turner now 0 for 1 so far. Base knock center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Harper now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This to third. Off balance feet. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
And we're back. Got a batter now. Blake Perkins. The pitch. On the ground to the left. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And here it comes. That one lifted to left. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. So man aboard. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. There's a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rojas pulls it in on the run. Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. 2 outs. Stays alive. Ripped towards third. Gets it to first. And they get Adames for the out. That ends the frame. Brewers strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Edmundo Sosa. Now a screamer into the outfield. And out number 1 on the grab. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Doubled in his first AB. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed. The Phillies trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next to hit, Bryson Stott. Fought off foul. One down. Phillies down a run. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Just a big hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
First and second, 1 out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Out front and foul to the left side.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Wilson in the box now, takes strike 1. Castellanos, the lead runner out at second. Stop on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one not close. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's the catcher, William Contreras. The wind to the pitch. Contreras, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Up the middle, Trey Turner gloves it to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's the Brewers DH, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one to first. He steps on the bag, Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Christian Arroyo. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Hall back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And another ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss as he was late.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 2. Outside, and it's 1-0. The Phils down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Swung on, belted. Perkins going back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Go-ahead run on base. Bryce Harper to the plate. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score and the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next is the speedy first baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to Arroyo. That's it out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs, nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. In the first pitch, misses for ball one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
In time to Arroyo, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
On a line out towards center. Rojas makes a nice running catch. And now it's going to be Blake Perkins. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1's the count.
The Brewers trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Inside, almost got him. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now it's Christian Yelich. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And another ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Slice the other way and foul. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Just off the outside edge. 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Brewers move closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Colin Ray. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty delivers. And 1-2. Line drive. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wilson in the box again. Takes the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Frankie Montas up and throwing. Miley also getting ready. Here comes the 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chorio makes the grab on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Line to left. Yelich makes a nice grab and a full sprint. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the play. Willie Adames. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Hit in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, William Contreras. That one missing inside. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now a chance for Garrett Mitchell. In the air, right side. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And the right-hander back to work. Ray, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, a slurve, a 4-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate. Slice to right. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Bryce Harper.
RBI.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
The first baseman,
Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate, and it hits the fence. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate, in there safely. And they're up by 4.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball.
The new pitcher in the game, Wade Miley.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So up next, Nick Castellanos. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Brug, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 8-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
this, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out.
Now back, the center fielder.
Man at first with one gone. Johan Rojas digs in now. Rolled to short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Man at first. Now the third baseman, Weston Wilson. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 8 and the Brewers 2. Bottom of the 7th. Up now for
the Brewers, the third baseman.
Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. The pitch. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
And now, Christian Arroyo. And a base hit into right center field. Coming home. He will score, and it's 8-3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Christopher Sanchez is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. Here the bottom of the 7th.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Down the number 2 hitter, Blake Perkins. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Arroyo, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. There's a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's Christian Yelich. Out to short. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand. In the air, right field, on his way over. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 strikes to count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 52nd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach.
Joel Payamps will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Phillies up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one smacked out to left center. Yelich makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Hobie Milner appears to be getting loose. Wilson getting cranked up as well. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Right through there for a strike. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got it by him for the K.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
He swings and fouls one off. And it's even up. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next offering is down low. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting,
next for the Brewers, William Contreras.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just a weak fly ball this time. And he can't make the play. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Contreras on at second with 2 down. Got him swinging. Brewers strand 1. Still way back. It's 9-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Edmundo Sosa. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fastball for a strike. The line to kick the pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one. His 16th homer of the year. It's 10-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Got him.
And Castellanos is out.
The batter number 5, second baseman.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's going to be Johan Rojas.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. Out to short, Adames. They get to first, and that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it is now 10-3. Back after this on the show. Back here at American Family Field. So bottom of the ninth, here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Hot shot to third. One out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Stepping in, Christian Arroyo. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Black sheep, black, do you got some walls? Yes, I do.